Hi, welcome to my channel. Arsema with you again. How are you? I'm doing great from my side. Hope everyone is doing well. So today I come with this amazing look with you guys for you guys. So let's see how I do this look together, and then I'm gonna talk about the product that I use for my model for this look. So without further ado, let's go to the video. So in here I use a moisturizer for her because my beautiful model has an oily combination skin. So I use for her our MAC Studio moisturizer. After that I apply the Radiance primer on top of it, and I let it sit for a while. And then the next step I use was directly until her skin get prepared well with the moisturizer and primer. I use the Painterly Pen Pot primer for the eye makeup. I use it all over her eyelid because, as I told you, she have oily skin. So this is the best technique that you can do when someone has an oily skin and oily eyelid. So directly after I apply the primer, what I did was I use pinkish undertone and pink eyeshadow, and I start contouring her eyelid. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm using the 2-to-1 brush to contour her eyelid. So you'll see me just contouring, adding more product and blending. So I'm keeping adding the pinkish eyeshadow in her eyelid. I keep blending it to create that dimension that I wanted. Once I finish that, I use Film Noir blusher on her crease to have that plummy, smoky look. So I'm just adding that on top of the primer. And I'm just blending it all over and keep adding until I'm satisfied. Which I'm looking for, like the intense smoky, plumish smoky look. So that's the reason why I keep adding and blending. So without further ado, I did everything off the camera. I did the other side of the camera. Now I use a makeup wipe to wipe whatever under her eyes and whatever left over in unwanted places. Then after this, I use in her under eye a corrector. Then I start using the Studio Fix foundation for her because she have oily skin, combination to oily, so So I'm using the beauty blender and dabbing the foundation inside her skin. I don't want to use a lot of foundation on her as much as I can. I want it to look more natural. So as you can see me, I'm doing now in her forehead, even her eyebrow. I'm just putting the foundation over there as well. I will keep put and blend with the dabbing motion I'm using. Now we go for the contouring part, so I'm putting a cream contour on her forehead. I'm using the cream contour under her jawline as well. I'm using it for her nose part. So now I'm putting a highlighter in the places that I need the light to touch. So I'm applying a light concealer on those areas wherever I need, wherever the light touch, so it will emphasize or it will show better than the other areas. So her face will have dimension that I wanted. So I'm sorry that my model, she's afraid when someone touch her in her under her jawline, so I will be struggling to blend the concealer, the contour I put over there, because I need to be very gentle, or she have to blend it by herself. But she's fighting her fear for me now. As you can see from her face expression, it was a new experience for me. But she tried her best, and then we tried to blend it out. So now we try to blend everything, and the next step I did was I put a concealer again lighter than her normal skin again under her eyes, because I want this area to look, as I told you, emphasized. And I put a little bit of this concealer also over her forehead. So blending everything, even in her chin, and yeah. So powdering her under eye. I'll blend first, and I powder her under eyes. And I powder the areas that are when the light to touch them. Apply the lighter powder. On the areas that I contour, I'm just finishing it up with the powder as well. I'm just powdering everything. So I'm just blending out everything. With the powder. And blend everything together so it looks messy and blended. And natural at the same time. So now I go to the lower lashes. I use the pink shade that I contour at first. I use it under her the same lash line eyeshadow that I used while I was contouring the eyelid. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And blend everything together. So I'm blending and blending and blending. Keep blending. Then the next step will be I use the film mirror. Once I did that, I will take the waterline color that I use, which is film noir, near the eye water area, close to the water area. I will blend that. And then I'm gonna use eye pencil, a black eye pencil in the water line. Then I'll just blend everything up. Just a final touch on the eyeshadow. So now we're gonna do her eyebrow. So for her eyebrow, the first thing I used was a spiked style. I'm sorry to say that the spiked MAC eyebrow pencil that is good for styling your eyebrows. So I will use that eyebrow styler at first, and then I will gonna do after I style her eyebrow, I will use another eyebrow pencil which is called Shape and Shade. I will gonna use that to finish up her eyebrow because I want it to look natural, at the same time a little bit bolder than what she has. So I want to add more like hair stroke in her eyebrow. So I'm gonna use again the Shape and Shade eyebrow pencil from MAC. But before I use that, I just want to shape out the eyebrow. So I clean the eyebrow with a concealer, and I use in here the 212, my favorite brush, 212, to clean up her eyebrow. So in here I'm using the Shape and Shade just to do the hair stroke, so you will see the difference. It's now more, it looks more natural and it looks more like brush up eyebrow. And now I'm just blending the concealer so it looks more natural, and the space that I have between the eyeshadow and the eyebrow, it will look like more natural and more blended. At the same time, I get all the dimension that I needed, so I'm doing that. So now I'm gonna apply more highlighter because I wanted an intense highlighter on her, so her cheeks will catch the light. So that's why I will keep applying the highlighter until I'm satisfied. I'll just do on the bridge of the nose as well the highlighter on her cheeks. So I'm putting for her a blusher. So now we decided to put a lash, which is a very natural one because you have her natural lashes are very good. So after we put mascara on her natural lashes, then I applied lashes. So she's trying to get some wind so the lash glue will dry up. Till then I will gonna do her lips. So for her lips, what I did first was I lip condition her lips, and then now I'm using the Flush Pot lipstick from MAC on her lips. This is an amazing lipstick. It's my favorite. It has like yellowish, brownish undertone, so it's like close to the skin tone that she has, but a little bit darker than what she's having. So it will complement the look that I have done. That's the reason why I choose this color for her. Then whatever I have left over, I'll clean up by using my 2-1-2 brush with the concealer. Then just to contour her lips, I use a lip liner, a little bit darker shade. So now we're just cleaning the areas just to have the right shape, and I'm just adding a little bit of blusher and blending everything together. And I'm not satisfied with the highlighter, so I'm keep adding the highlighter until I'm satisfied with the highlighter for the look. So that's the video I prepared for you today. I hope you like it, and that's the final look. Thank you so much for watching my channel, subscribing and liking. See you next time.